And you know, Russ, that's the area I used to work in. The damage there is just so hard to see. Really incredible what that storm did.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We talked about this a few days ago. You lived in Jacksonville, so you've been through a few that way as well.
Yeah, and then in Virginia, North Carolina, yeah, I've had my fair share, but every time it's just so hard to see the destruction when deaths are involved. Just really horrible.
Yeah, it is tough. And Matt was saying earlier that in some way, Isaias is going to affect us as well. Is that right, Matt?
It is, Russ. We happen to be on the good side of that system because obviously it is raking up the East Coast right now. It's a pretty potent storm, and I don't like to upplay a lot of storms, but this one is bringing rain and wind, as we'll take a look at here in a second, in coastal areas of New England, even inland areas that typically don't see that. But Isaias is going to play a role locally because once it heads out, it's going to finally start to pull the air mass that's off to our west in, and that air mass is delightful, as you'll see here in a second. All right, let's get to the radar, though. Leftover rain still ongoing. We've had so much moisture in place over the last few days, as we were highlighting, anywhere from a general 2 to 4 inches of rain. Some places did receive only a half an inch to inch over the weekend, but this is really the icing on the cake here. Still some downpours heading into Lake County. Pretty decent one just went through Rootstown. That's heading out towards the east, eventually into areas of Trumbull County. And then our heaviest downpour right now, right over the square there in Medina, down towards the south in areas of Medina County. That will head off towards the east as well. So a couple spritz and sprinkles from here on out, but you see the bigger picture. You can't help but see it. Isaias continues to roar up areas of inland New York and the coastal New England. You can see the heavy rain shield on the northern end of that. There's a tornado threat, those quick spin-up tornadoes you often get with hurricanes on that leading band that just went through Boston. That's heading towards Maine. This thing's still packing winds anywhere from 50 to 60 miles per hour in addition to the flooding. But as that moves out, look at the cooler, drier air. I'll throw the dew points on there. You can see some of that drier air replacing the tropical air we've had over the last few days. That is going to curl in here tonight and tomorrow, but still a couple showers in the forecast, especially in areas closest to the lake. You see temperatures tonight back into the 60s lakeside, but if we track that dew point or how muggy it feels hour by hour, look what happens by tomorrow morning. Our dew points after about 5 days in the 60s and 70s will head back to the 50s, and that is comfortable air. National Design Mart hour by hour forecast. You can see we're still dealing with some showers overnight tonight. Look at the temperatures waking up tomorrow morning. Wow, 50s inland away from the lake. Keep in mind lake water temperature is still in the 70s, so with that wind off the lake, it will be a little bit warmer lakeside. Now, tomorrow's going to be dry for most of us, but we've got a cold enough air mass and a warm enough lake to produce some lake effect showers. You know the drill. Cuyahoga, Lake Geauga, Ashtabula County. I think we see some puffy clouds, maybe some rumbles of thunder tomorrow in spots. All of that should dry out tomorrow night as drier air gets in here, and eventually we're dealing with a beautiful Thursday around here. The muggy meter goes down the next 2 days. We're in the comfortable category. Enjoy and open up the windows. Universal Windows Direct 10-day or 7-day forecast. You can see 70s for highs Wednesday, Thursday. We have a slow climb back into the 80s this weekend, and that humidity really doesn't return till Sunday, Russ. But overall, it is good, just a perfect break for the start of August around here.
A perfect break. We like that, Matt. Thanks a lot. We will see you later.